my cherry, y'all.
Singer, a bus driver. Like, it's all the way. It's not just hugely famous people. It's not famous people, right? It's everybody in the B system. It is an entire system of belief. But in the case of some people, I feel like they are born into families and then, like Obama's kids, are those his biological kids? I highly doubt it. I feel like they came from somewhere else. So there is a training on energy to make the appearance of the peon.
Peace and joy. What's good?
For us to see it in a certain way, okay?
How you doing, love?
Yes.
Thank you.
Prison. And the thing that they need from us, I want you guys to remember this. So a lot of people are reincarnating groups. And the groups are because they sold out in one lifetime. And
I'm doing blessed.
no pain. I don't run on cement. I run on natural grass. Cement.
I woke up like an hour and a half ago.
But you have to understand
Y'all
that
know I work overnight.
because they already sold out, and their belief system is rooted in shame and fear. So when they come back here as whoever the hell they come back as, the soul enters back into a physical in order to acquire fame and wealth, admiration, and energy. I love Lee Majors. Oh my God, I love Lee Majors. He was a doctor. Get out of the show.
Yeah, I mean, I get home from work at like
Still love him. Yeah.
usually
They want
7 a.m.-ish.
So their goal is to keep us
Oh, it turned out, you know, it panned out.
here to siphon our energy. Okay? So
Like,
siphon our energy. That's what they're doing. So you have to
the fault was really on her. You know, I just handled it with as much
not give a shit about
tact as I could, and then me and the manager were cool. Like, he didn't really do anything. It was just the drama of the girl killed in the situation kind of got taken out on me, and I just didn't like that. So yeah, it's all peace now. How you doing, Daya? How you doing, Imana? Thanks for asking, Peace and Joy.
In a particular way that the rest of us admire because we're just living our bland ass life here. You know, yeah, no, I won't say anything. I'm saying I understand. I absolutely understand.
Oh, okay. This is C1. C1. How you doing?
Anytime that I talk about sharing favorite life, I didn't think it was so I heard it from business people, but all I think was like mischievous and fun person, right?
Excuse me. Y'all, my new favorite breakfast is Greek yogurt and a banana. It's elite. Greek yogurt and a banana. I'm trying to tell you guys, get into it.
So those are different capacities, and they can involve other things. They can involve stuff around the kids or whatever, right? So all I can say, yeah, he was like a cheeky kid, and he was that kid. And I love him.
This looks like a car muffler.
You know, nice. So
You guys deserve peace and joy and love in your lives.
Thank you for that. Wait. Oh, that's, yeah, that's just, no, the career reading, that's
No better time than now to get this assembled.
my website.
That was the whole point of investing in me.
The minute my website got
These are my tools. Okay, let's see how they do things now in Vietnam.
and I was like, Paul, please. So he made it that everything was okay, right? They made it, but there's so many things still out of whack. So, you know, I'm waiting for him. I'm calling him tonight. That's what I'm doing.
Look how this was delivered. Somebody dug into this. Now, luckily, I have all 4 of those. Like, I know they didn't just come out on their own. That's super weird.
Again, was at his goddaughter's wedding. That's the last
Process of elimination. Wow.
So we all went to the wedding, the both sides of their family, and he was
is like an advent calendar. Thank you, Philly Phil. I didn't even, I just woke up. I actually didn't even wash my face or brush my teeth. I just woke up like an hour and a half ago. I just finished eating breakfast. So don't judge. Don't judge. I know you're not because you have good vibes.
But said that he liked the Bible and was Christian. And if you're a Christian, you believe in Jesus. And if you believe, I don't like Lemmy from Motorhead. That's one guy I don't like. Do you know what I mean? Yes, there is a sixth dimension. There's at least 10. And then more. I mean, we don't even know. And then there's sub-dimensions. And it's like algebra. So I think that's almost the same as you, Sloan. Yeah, I'm sure.
Y'all, do I leave this on the screw?
Psychic got the same as you.
I leave that on there. It looks like it's
I've been
uneven.
doing this since 2018 and calling out murders as they were murders before they are now recognized as murders. That's what I do.
Thank you, Philly Phil. I really appreciate that. A fan.
One day he goes, Sloan, I'm not answering.
Where's a fan?
I'm not answering my phone for you. And he goes, my battery's going dead. I'm like, fuck you. You just keep wanting to answer me.
Some of these are like.
He's been on the phone with me for hours trying to figure it out. And
do I leave these on there? I think so, right?
It's just that his vacation was planned when my website got hacked. So it was a nightmare. We got that under control.
How you doing, Philly Phil? Are you from Philly?
It just repels me. Not one thing. Sorry, I don't.
Oh, no, this is a chair.
No one cares what I do. That's just me. Aw, I'm sorry, bro.
What's up, Chill Toad? What's good?
Yeah, so.
I don't like that that's like on there uneven. See how it's not on the thread?
And, by the way,
it's my tool right here.
People say you're in hell. I would ask them to go to the mirror and look where their faces are on this planet before they start saying somebody like Ozzy's, he's in hell. And I want you to understand also that some
Okay, I'm just not gonna worry about it.
like the idea and have talked about near-death experiences that they were in hell. Some people like to commit sin. Some souls enjoy that. They want to do it. So yes, there are levels
Am I doing this right?
of frequency where people like that like raping and pillaging and crack-adding and eating crack-heading it and whatever else that goes on, that they have reported back after a near-death experience that is something that they like, okay, that they like that. So it's interesting. It's very interesting. I don't think the devil was always, wait, let me see that. Before I open my mouth, it was the devil at work talking about him leaving, and then that happened to your website. It was
Yeah, this is the legs.
No, I think I was hacked by the TikTok China
You're
people.
from Texas.
Chinese people.
Wow, what part?
I think I was hacked by TikTok because they stole my account, and I won't leave them alone, and I feel like that. No, you don't have free choice. I would never put myself here. That's such a fucking weird thing what people say.
Wow, you really need the
Everything
tool
happens
to do
for a
this.
reason, and you have free choice. Fuck the fuck off.
Because I just tried to do it by
You have
hand and
free
it was
choice
not
in
screwing.
your response and how you move in any situation, but somebody else's quote.
I'm actually paying attention to how this goes so that I know how to disassemble it if need be.
So it's like dominoes. And person A over here does this and crashes into you. You then become, we don't have free will. If you don't understand that, I can't help you. That's the biggest load of crap I've ever heard. Yeah, you got free will, all right. Okay. No, I know they say that. That's like spiritual positivity. Do you have free will? No, the fuck you don't. And here's why. You have free will in as far as if you come and punch me, I have a choice in how I respond to you. I can hit you back. I can run you over with my car. I can bitch slap your other family members. I can shoot you. I can say hi to you. I could walk away from you.
I'm listening to Sloan Bella. There's a mosquito in my
so many
room.
different ways
I'm
that
gonna
I
get
can,
it
with my
too.
free
I'm
will,
gonna get it.
choose to respond to you and your actions. But you doing that to me is not my free will. It's you impeding your life coming into my thing like this. We keep running you probably. Well, I don't even know what time it is or what day it is. Yeah, simulation same. Well, interesting. Keith told me before he died, so in 2016, Keith
I'm building a chair. How you doing,
to
Marlies?
do things differently. Excuse me. He started to do things differently, and then his friend Cheerio.
I'm assembling a chair. I'm not building it. I'm just assembling it.
Anyway, Cheerio was murdered. Keith was 19, and Cheerio was turning.
God is so good. How you doing, frickin' bae?
Absolutely know it's real, and I know who Keith was connected to, and I know where that comment came from, and I know who it was. I'm just not going to out the person.
Senorita, I feel for you.
I am on the thing or not, I know Keith was being groomed. I have been groomed. Now, when I say being groomed, no one's saying you're coming to the Illuminati. Hi, you're working for the mob. No, they're saying John Gotti. No, they're saying, hey, do you want to work a party over here? Keith is my son, Gotti. They say things like, hey, do you want to work a party over here? Do you want to, do
You think so?
for that? Thank you so much. Yes. Well, because I have ability. What do you mean? Uh-oh. I'm trying to get this down. Let's see. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
I am not your Casanova.
Understand. I'm not saying I'm an anybody. I was in a group of people who, at that
I'm just waiting for that mosquito to show up, honey. Where are you? So I can kill you.
and they are in that group. So of course they want their people to believe and respond in the same way. And then you will get there. Now, Keith's friend Curio, he was on his way to get Keith. I think it was his 21st birthday. He's a Gemini. 21st birthday, so Keith was 19. And then for some reason Keith dipped out with Dorian. I don't know where he went, but Dorian came by, so he's like, yeah.
I grew up with the Dorian.
Wherever the hell they went, right? Cheerio actually got shot in the head. Cheerio got shot because he had a girlfriend that was the girlfriend of a gang member, and that gang member decided that they'd kill Cheerio, who was not even 21 and about to turn 21. Anyway, for several years, Cheerio came, I know, Porfirio, none of the kids could say Porfirio. So it was Cheerio. Yeah, he died right outside, down the street. Anyway, because I remember when Keith came in, and what was very strange is Keith said he tried to kill himself. He shot himself in the leg and then in the head. And I said, Keith, nobody tries to shoot themselves in the leg and actually does, and then shoots themselves in the back of the head. And he's like, yeah, you're right. And then the police had told me it was a suicide too when they came to the door. A little bit later, checking on a separate incident in our neighborhood. And anyway, Keith told me about, yeah, it was just down the street. I mean, this went on in our neighborhood all the
Show
time.
yourself,
This
mosquito.
is Los Angeles.
So I can obliterate
There
you.
isn't anybody in Los Angeles, and I don't care if you're in Glendale or Burbank or wherever you are, that this isn't happening. This shit's happening. People are being murdered and shot and whatever, and they all wanting big money, big play, big this, because that's what your kids are told. And you can't convince them when you live in your 4-bedroom house with your average backyard and your whatever. You can't convince them that they don't want a Bugatti because they want a mansion and a Bugatti because that's how they're programmed. So if you're programmed to want something that is ridiculous in and of itself, then you're going to give up yourself if you have a good ability, right? You are going to give in to that because you want. It's greed, really, but you want to succeed and you want to do well on this planet because you're told you just have one life, this, that, and the other. Anyway, Cheerio ended up dead, and God rest his soul. And he used to come in the house and play with Tulip, the cat. I knew when Cheerio was there because the cat was running wild. And I knew he was playing with it, okay? Because he knew who the cat was. He was Keith's friend since they were little, like 8. He used to go swimming with the boys, and John would take them all swimming and all of that. Anyway, Keith woke up one morning and said to me, Cheerio took me out of my body and showed me what it's like on the other side. This is about a year before Keith died. And so then Keith started to change his philosophical viewpoint on God and Jesus, and he started to respond.
All right.
He showed me that
Step 1 is complete. How many steps are there?
he showed me how
There's only
Cheerio showed him this.
10 steps. All right, step 1 is complete.
And how the light went through. So Cheerio came, and I think what that was is Cheerio coming to show him where
So I need E, C, and I.
him around as much, but that's out of his body. Cheerio would play with the
Those are
cat.
my clean clothes. Where is E? I don't feel like it's in here.
Cheerios, I get those kids
This is E.
stuff that I only met once on Facebook and told her that she was pregnant. That it's their younger sister that's pregnant. I said,
Oh, I already have C. I need
and telling me that this is his niece.
I.
Being murdered at 20, turning 21. And now I know that your doesn't, this planet, that is not what this planet is. I do not, dinosaurs are real, I'm sorry, you're not gonna convince me. I think government lies. That's what I think. This planet, that little boy was full of fun, and he was just having sex with a little teenage girl.
Thank you, Choso.
That's not the time. So that baby was born after Cheerio had passed, or maybe it was a few weeks before, I don't know. That kid, and we're talking little kids, 19 and 20. And then I know that the week before Keith had passed, he was
I'm gonna do this
Cheerio,
after.
baby clothes, somebody told me that behind the scenes after. So Keith was out doing, yes, he was dreams for sure. Keith was out doing things. He had like really understood things from a different perspective at that point. So he was always a good boy. Let's see, I thought that was crazy about him and his baby. He said it all over here. I'm sorry, I don't know. Yeah, I did a video on Malcolm and on Amy. Amy Bradley, Malcolm Warner, Malcolm Warner, and they're both on my Patreon within 2 days as soon as Andro, you know Andro, one-on-one with Andro Mammo, go and look that up on YouTube. Anyway, he helps me at the bookends to the end. So he is my little technical wizard and so smart and such a good producer, and he's only 23, so he's so great. Like, he just helped me. He's like, can I help you? I'm like, what is this? So I needed a 23-year-old around me because now my kids are grown and Keith is gone, so I needed to borrow somebody else's knowledge of technical stuff. Yeah.
Do you just
Yeah,
like
you're a
push
programmer.
this in?
This is what he does. He's helping in the White House. After Johnny got in his accident, he brought his friends, his dad's friends, in to help. And so I had nothing but help and support, and it's been so lovely. Even though he's a Scorpio. I love saying that. It's okay. His mom's a Leo, so that's
I feel
okay.
like something else goes with these pastors.
I'm like, you're a Scorpio. I don't think I can trust you, but no, he's a good kid. I just had to say that. It's just a joke I make with Scorpios. Dragons might have been real. Capricorn, but it's just Scorpio descendant. That will never happen again. Absolutely. Any kind of insult or something would say, just Scorpio rising. That's what I will just say. What a listen to this. My mom is Scorpio. I thought you were Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpios are wild.
They just snapping. You think that's what they show on the image?
He did Kung Fu Panda, and up until the week, because it was, I think it
I
was
don't want to push it too hard.
24, turning 25, so it had been at
Maybe
least
they
4 years
spin
since
it.
Cheerio died, and then a couple of weeks before Keith died, he had still taken things to the baby.
Oh, it's like already in?
Okay,
No
so
way.
when I was younger and I was in my spiritual learning phase, I was always told you have to detach, and this made me want to motherfucking punch
I
people
don't
in the
think
face.
that's
I'm
like.
what the hell do you mean detach?
Let me search
What
it real
do you
quick.
mean? I said, I can't detach from my t-shirt. Like, I'm wearing this, I got it from Mexico, it says shoulders and butts. See? Anyway, I love it so much that I can't throw it out. Well, I just got it, but you get what I'm saying. So, it was all about detachment. Now, I will about 5 days to
ism. Okay, we are now on step 2.
Okay, I guess let's call it when.
Insert implant.
Right.
And then take the caster wheels out one at a time.
I guess it's all the way in. It just felt like,
let me put it down there. How not treat a demon the way you want to be treated. You cannot treat P. Diddy the way that you want to be treated. You can't do that.
I think it's in.
You can't do that.
That's what she said. Thank you, Marty. Right
Yeah,
back at you.
So, servant.
Thank you, Chill Toad, for the help.
Servant, I'm gonna use the word
I see that it's in because this little top piece, it like sticks out through the other side. Hello through the other side. Shout out to the Philippines.
P. Diddy, that fucking fuck, P. Diddy, okay, he stole Catherine's energy. He stole it. Every
From
time
the other
one of those fucking stage
side.
mothers came over, they looked at us like we were trying to form in on the goods of that house.
Now, how in the world would you take these out if you needed to pack this and move it?
Through marriage. A John Cousins.
I don't know how these will come out. They look like once you stick these in, they're just, once a good girl's gone bad, she's gone forever.
And one of my cousin's daughters would be the one saying that didn't happen. But see, they like to target because they want to keep control of this because it's all about money and prostitution. Steven Spielberg, David.
Like seriously, I'm not gonna try to pull them out, but like I wonder how you could reverse assemble this if you needed to.
Oh my God, Kurt Cobain.
Thank you, Marlies. I appreciate that.
Okay, anyway, yeah,
Hello from the other side. It must have spawned 1,000 times. All right, let's set that down. Amazing. All right, let's go to step number 3.
That's how I look at money. I don't think it's left to people and not left, period. But all of, I mean, look at Mark Cohen's record.
I
He had to
need
take off to Spain, right? He had to take off to Spain.
this piece.
Him and Brian Singer and there was another one all got involved in
Yes, Dominique.
digital media with kids, okay? So this is not just my studio game. It's degenerate. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, well, you can call me another Jaguar, right? That's not an insult. She knows what she's talking about. I have been saying this for
This is
3 decades.
B.
More than that.
This is called B. How you doing, DJ McNelson?
Year 38. We got divorced in year 37. So year 38, and I said it when I was 20. Okay, 20. Because I saw it. I heard it. I saw it. It happened. That is all that happened. So if you know, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. So all of these celebrities that you bow down to and think they're so fucking great, ask yourself, what have they done? How have they been abused? Or what have they participated in? Now, Amber Heard's another one. She just had twins with Jason.
Oh, I already watched this one.
She has an Elon Musk baby. But you know, being a high feminine priestess, 50 days. And then it takes me about 5 days to add stuff that just tell you that there's bones there. And then the array of tar pits and from the dinosaurs. And then
Him is
yeah, okay.
The footrest
Everything they told us is
rail.
bullshit. My voice is so
There's
scratchy.
2 of these. That would be these 2.
Bullshit.
And then I need.
Everything. I'm a dinosaur. Well, I'm a dinosaur too, but yeah. I mean, okay, sure. Whatever. You want to believe it? I don't think
F.
it's the moon either.
This piece is heavy. Oh my god.
Nixon on his rotary phone. Okay.
Okay.
Hi, I'm talking to the space
B,
shuttle in
F,
tinfoil.
M,
Please.
W, and O.
Everything that you say right there with the kid is. I love how you said it because your cognitive dissonance tells you it has to be right. If you don't know it's a big fucking joke and nothing matters. Literally,
So
nothing you
these
say
are
really
O.
matters. You have no control. You have nothing you say matters. They'll fucking kill you if you want, if they want to. They'll stop you unless you follow them like a good control. Real. Go look at Nixon. Do you remember rotary phones?
V.
I'm not old. Rotary phones. Hi, I'm just talking to you guys. Really? So the landline is going to the moon. And you don't have a cell phone? Oh.
Yes, I did get them. I did get them, Marlies. That's so sweet of you to ask. I did get those. They're in my closet. I haven't worn them yet. I was so thrilled to get those. They're such a cute addition. Like, and to get them from a resale shop is like, I love that. That's totally my style. Because they're in basically, they look like they've been worn like one time. Literally, one time. And I didn't really pay for them because I just traded in a bunch of stuff. Okay. So now they want me to install the mechanism and footrest rails. Okay, so these are the footrest rails. These look a little different on each side, so I wonder what side they want me to do these on. The longer side. Let me see if they show you.
What did you write it on a bar napkin? Did you write it on a bar napkin while you were out picking up chips? What are you talking about? I'm like, what? Yes, that's what he said. They lost the coordinates. That I'm not making up. That is what he said. They won't tell you everything. What's his name? The first guy, whatever his name is. He never admits to being the first guy.
One side has like an oval and one side has one side the oval is vertical and one side the oval is horizontal. So I'm trying to figure that part out.
Yeah, of course. It sounds dumb, but they're full of shit. The government is full of Buzz Aldrin. Yeah, the government is full of shit. Full of shit. They lie in every which way because it's designed to keep our power stopped. And you've got to go vote.
Oh yeah, this goes.
Who are you voting for? Who are you voting for?
Right.
Yes, Aquarius rising is naturally detached. Yeah, the Buzz Aldrin interview where he tells the little girl, no one's been to the moon. I mean, he's saying that. If I've been to the moon, I'll be like, I've been to the fucking moon.
2 W's on this side, 2 W's on that side.
I mean, no, but it was Buzz Aldrin. Yeah, Neil Armstrong.
I really don't know what side, like I don't know if this matters,
And the telephone, if anybody
but
argues,
I'm just gonna
and my
go
father
with this
told
way.
me it was fake 40 years ago.
Oh, what do they want me to do with
Crazy. Turns out John's dad is not crazy. He was 100%
these
accurate.
circulars?
I mean, the phone to the moon. I just want you to look at the capacity of a rotary phone. What the fuck are you calling to?
Okay, these don't have the thing of a These just go straight in.
They didn't even have that back then. We're all so dumb. We're like, the phone's a joke. The spaceship is a joke. It's all a joke. It's some kind of money laundering extortion event. And I love NASA, but then I don't love them. But yeah, it's just hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. I don't care. You want to say it's
How you doing, Bob? Thank you.
yeah, I know. Gail
Bob
thinks
Henry.
I space a lot with that Bezos wife and that Katy Perry. They're 1991, somewhere around there, they were in a car accident in Los Angeles. And then suddenly it went away. But that interview's been out there. Yeah, car wreck. And sweet corn. Exactly. So they were in a car accident, but they're money makers. Brit was a money maker. So what do? They make, and that's not the same Britney. So they make cloning. I don't know, brought out, you cannot clone human beings. Why do you think he said that? Because it's not happening. Clonated in Canada, clonated in Jamaica. So they make their money product out there. That's why Britney Spears was trapped into conservatorship, into performing on stage.
Oh, it does grind. You just have to really screw this one. Okay.
You're telling me she has to keep
I don't want to break it. You know, you can break stuff like that.
they're making money off her. It's only about money. That's all it is. Yes, they said she died. That I heard the interview by the radio host, and then it was told to fuck it off. It was reported, and that's exactly it. You know, I mean, it's a beast system thing. Also, when you look at all of the other things, look at Amanda Bynes. Do you think that that is the same person? She told and she now they're finding her old tweets about John Travolta being a fucking serial sexual assaulter, which I've known about since I was 13, because he tried to fuck one of my guy friends in Toronto. But he and kicked off of every movie, and people, and my good friend had to send the crew home because John Travolta is very handsy grabby. Why isn't that out there? But Amanda was telling everybody when she was a child. Yeah, well, I don't know if Justin's a clone. I just said that they said that he died in a car accident with Britney. And Donald Marshall
Okay, wait.
came up. I mean, he's predominant. And then, let's see, there's a documentary about Clear Channel. There you go. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, thank you for that. Let's see, the major cloning in April is a remote viewer. Yeah, I know they clone. All those tunnels underneath the city, I know exactly. Look at Britney. Does that even, does her face shape even look the same? For that matter, when I look at Kelly Osbourne, I'm like, where's her face shape gone? She had a square face, and suddenly she's got an oval face. So it's interesting. Yeah, John Travolta is a serial assaulter, period. And that's common knowledge. That's common knowledge.
Why is
My
this
friend
one so
was a
stiff?
Michael victim, and the crew kept quitting because somebody couldn't keep their hands to themselves. No, Ozempic doesn't change your jaw shape. Look, I can have saggy skin, but this is my jaw shape. My jaw shape doesn't go from square to angular. I have jaw shaving surgery, perhaps. You know, yeah. So, yeah, John Travolta's very creepy. Why is he still, like, revered? Very, very creepy. T-Rex. I don't believe in dinosaurs. I just told him your dad was John walked in. I just told him your dad didn't believe in the moon landing either. He was fucking smart.
Yeah, this is not screwed. Let me work on this a little more.
1912. He was born in 1912 and actually told us he didn't believe in the moon landing back then. So they're all saying hi to you. He's not coming on here, but he'll come on when he feels like it. He delivers the mail. He delivers these random packages. But yeah, the Ozempic could be some kind of something. It's pretty funny. But his father told me that. Like, he's like, he didn't land on the moon. And he said it was somewhere in the Nevada desert, and I believe it's, what's his name? You guys just said his name. What the hell? What is that guy's name? Oh my God. Stanley Kubrick. They said that Kubrick was the one that was paid to film it. That's what they said. So it's kind of interesting. Yeah, Stanley Kubrick. I didn't think of his name. So he probably did do a set in the desert because it wasn't a real spaceship. I mean, you guys are on an airplane and you don't feel comfortable. You think you're going to go on a spaceship? I mean, do I take Ozempic? No, I don't take anything, any kind of meds. This is my face. You can't resolve me by saying I have an Ozempic face. This is my face. Sorry that you're jealous, bitch. Do you take Ozempic?
This side is like really
Do
hard
you
to
take
screw,
Ozempic?
you guys.
Do you take suppositories? Do you take suppositories? Yeah, I don't take Ozempic. This has always been my face. You know? God. No wonder people have eating disorders and fucking want to kill themselves. Because there's people like you that ask shitty ass questions. No, I'm not taking fucking Ozempic, asshole.
want it to be loose. It's
Fucking spot slippery ass. That's what we got. That's control. Let's see, Sloan, how to reduce perimenopausal weight. Oh my god. You know what? Honestly, cut out what you eat. I just food prep tonight. I just food prep. I made John go grocery shopping with me against his will.
maybe it's just really tight. I don't want to break it.
So we bought chicken
So it's
salmon
tight.
and
So it's a
salmon.
little loose.
We bought
Because the screw, like the port for the screw is really tight.
celery, cucumbers, and red
But I'm
peppers
using the
and
right
peppers,
screw.
right? Yeah, stay in your grandma's basement, you troll ass bitches. And
think it
so
might just be
I
tight.
cooked up the chicken
Like-
breasts and marinated them and cut them up and put all that into a salad
This is
bowl.
fucking
Then I
tight
boiled
shit.
like, I'm just here for the hell of it, exactly. Then I put, oh my god, what else did I put? Eggs in there, and I made a huge bowl of this salad. So that
Alright, I'm just gonna leave that a little bit loose and I'll come back to it because that's like the side's tight. The side is a little loose because these screws, like when I try to screw them in, it's like super tight. And I don't want to like push it, you know, and like break the thread. Kind of do though. No, that's really tight. I'm not gonna push that.
Yes, I'm still doing everything. I'm trying to get it done. But yeah,
It's definitely like
really fun. It's very
in
fun.
there.
It's very major cracks and it put me in early menopause. Yeah, wait.
So I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that. Let's get this other piece on.
And lift some weights. That's the only thing I can think of. Also, when you wake up, drink hot water. Oh, vegetarian. Okay, yeah, I'm not. I eat meat. Not meat. I eat fish and chicken. But I would drink hot water to clean out my. They're all thin. My over there. He's watching me walking on there. Walking is fantastic. It's moving, and it also corrects your brain chemistry. Yeah, well, cut out 200 calories for sure, and exercise more. If you want to weigh 140 pounds, eat 1,400 calories. If you want to weigh, they want to lower my AIC. See, I don't really understand the diabetic thing. No, walking really helps. I run every day, walk, I move. I do everything.
How you doing,
Is
Samuel?
exercise for me.
Yes, it's
So
coming
when they say,
together.
"You want to help me move?" I'm like, yeah, are we exercising up and down stairs? I look at it as a way to keep my body moving, and I love that. Yeah, oh my god, it was epic. Yeah, I just don't want to inject it. Yeah, he brought me coconut milk. Oh my god, that's terrible. In a baby. Uh-oh. Well, it depends on what you're eating. I mean, I burn 25 to 3,500 calories when I'm running. Like, if I'm doing, so 3 times a week I'm burning about.
I wish I could have y'all join. I think I have to get on StreamYard to do that
And
though.
I still don't eat over 2,000 calories. So you can still gain weight doing that amount of exercise. You have to really look at your calories. So eat 10% of your body weight. If you want to weigh 160, eat 1,600 calories. If you exercise and you cut out 200 calories, you're going slightly into a calorie deficit. So that's good. There you go. Yes. Don't eat. Where does a clone person go? Well, they track the soul, the consciousness. They track them. So yeah, that's what they do. It's all about money. People think money's so important and it's garbage. It's not even real. They tell you that's how to be here. When you leave here, your money won't do shit. Nothing. Not one thing. Bring black. Bring back black beauties. I got heart palpitations from that. Yeah, your money doesn't mean anything. So what? You're driving a Bugatti and you're looking at fucking.
Yeah, so far the only thing that we had an issue with was this side. I couldn't get the screws to screw all the way in. I kind of want to try, but I'm like, okay, I could just leave it loose.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait a second.
Fuck you guys, I'm so OCD, it has to be right. Let's take these out and see if we can screw them all the way in. Because they get really tight when I get to a certain part. And this side is secure, this side was like wiggling.
Apparently Botox, Ozempic, and everything else you're gonna drop dead from. So.
Alright, so if we just try to screw one of these
I
in.
pride myself in exercising, and no, I mean I might take pills, but no, I don't take anything.
looks like it goes, see, it gets tight. Okay, so let's try again. Maybe it just wasn't on the track.
I'll get a facelift. I don't mind.
Let's try again.
Look, the facelift I don't mind pulling. Well, you can dye your hair, but not like the Ozempic's gonna kill you. I mean, you know, I don't drink alcohol. I don't do any of that. If you want to lose weight in menopause, cut that out, cut sugar out. So make it your focus to exercise and try to eat to feed your body. Pull that out. Exactly. I'm not my eating content. Well, they're saying that now, yeah. They're saying it freezes the back of the brainstem. It's an injectable laxative. Yeah, no, I'm not good. I'm good with it. No thanks.
See, I'm not on the track.
Life is, I'm sober. I enjoy myself. I don't enjoy this planet, but I do great. I'm always the life of the party. When I went to Mexico, my roommates who were 24, 27, and 30.
It's getting off track when I screw
Literally
it.
said to our sales teacher, we're the grown-ups and Sloan's the kid. That, you know, it's just a different energy. Yeah, I love running. It's my favorite thing. There you go. Sharon doing some tarot reading. Predicted how last year would go. She's 100% right. Okay, is Sharon doing it? I don't know who that is.
Alright,
But,
that feels like it's on track.
Let's try. Like I had food poisoning. Yeah, I don't think it's a good thing to do, but you know.
Wow, there we go. So it must have been off. No, it's still a little. Alright, I mean, if they want me to screw it that tight, I'll do it. See, it still gets pretty tight. But that's definitely tighter than it was. Okay, I mean more secure than it was the first time. So good. I'm working on a chair.
Was their experience? Well, yeah, you know why I quit doing drugs and drinking? Number one, people use it against you. So anytime you're a drug addict or an alcoholic, you can be easily manipulated because of that weakness. They can also make you do things when you're drunk and high. And I'm not gonna do something where someone can use it against me. So my life, the way that
I mean, damn, like I don't want to break the fucking tool. It's still loose on this side.
So I'm not gonna let you.
It feels like I have it on track.
About me because I'm not gonna do it. Therefore, I'm gonna be able to.
Somehow this is off track a little bit.
If you have a bunch of hidden secrets, addicts hide everything. Alcoholics hide everything. They lie, they cheat, they steal, they gamble, they do all kinds of shit in the middle of their addiction. So you're going to be prey for people who want to manipulate you. I'm not gonna let you do it. Everything that people want to use against me, I'm gonna come out and say it first. Number one. So yes, John is still here. He's used to hearing me yap away. I'm gonna
No,
say,
it's
I'm
in
gonna
English.
say it first, and the alcohol and the drugs is not really how I choose to live. And you're not gonna use.
It's that I'm trying to get this screw on the thread. But because this piece is like almost, this piece is like a centimeter and a half, it's like 2 centimeters like high. It kind of blocks my viewpoint of the thread that the screw has to, where the screw has the thread in. So if my kids become addicts or anybody around me, I'm going to 50 pounds in 2 months. Oh, but it's teared up your stomach line. Yikes. She hasn't gotten Tallulah's over playing with John. She's staring at him for snacks. He gets her snacks. Snacky snacks. She knows who the snack guy is. But you have kids. Yeah. Okay. Almost.
Pull a drink out, have a beer in front of them, smoke a cigarette, pick up a drink. You're teaching your kids to do just that. I wasn't going to be responsible for the drug addiction. So,
Like, wow, that took a lot of effort to get this one on correctly, but it is on there much better.
Stand up and acknowledge I did, but those things, no. So that was me. I'm not.
Right. Step number 4. Let's move this over. Alright. Let me get the front of the chair.
I think I heard about the conversation with Brittany. But her energy wasn't in her physical body when I did the reading on Brittany. I said her energy is trapped outside of her body, which it would be, because A, it would be her body, B, it would be a common consciousness, which it was. So that's kind of what I just said.
just my first time doing something like this. I'm following the instructions precisely. It wasn't a matter of reading the instructions. That was a matter of you listening to what I was saying with your ears. Because I clearly stated that the screw was off the thread. It had nothing to do with a lack of reading the instructions. But you clearly lack critical thinking, critical listening skills.
She's a healer. So.
Freaking bumper clock. All right. I need the
All right. Yes, it is.
piece
Check out her.
H.
Check out her.
This piece right here. And I need
You guys.
X.
Good night. Yeah,
I need X. X is what marks the spot? No. Okay, X is, let's see if I see X out yet. No. Give me the green light. Give me this one life. I'm ready to go right now. I'm ready to go right now. Give me this one light. Oh, I'm ready to go right now. Thank you, Chill Toad. I'm ready to go right now. Appreciate you. We just vibing. I'm on twin and cut. We be vibing. Yeah, see, all the other screws went in fine. It was that one area that, like, the thread must have been super tight. Because it really took, like, 3 tries for me to get it to be able to screw all the way to the bottom. You have to aim it in correctly, obviously, but because of the nature of that piece, it was, like, hard to get it on there straight. Uh-oh, must have jinxed this one. Yeah, you have to screw it hard. I was like, damn. I didn't want to break the tool or like shred the thread. You know how you can kind of do that with stuff sometimes? almost there, you guys. Wow. Amazing. Thank you for your help, Chill Tone. So appreciate you.
You can't have it because you don't need it.
Right. But what I'm curious, what made you just go on the detox?
I'm at war. I'm at war. And
I see too, there's a little bit of like fabric in the way on a couple areas.
I need to be at my top performance, I turned 48 this year. And
Here's another tight one.
it's been interesting, a lot of introspection. Like when you get, the closer you get to 50, you got a lot of life to look back at. So there's some things that seem like forever ago and some things that seem like yesterday. But you really get like acutely aware of where you want to go and what you want to do with the rest of the time that you have left. I mean, judging by normal standards, I'm at the halfway mark. So what do I do with the last half? What do those next 2 quarters look like for me?
Oh, I see. When you start screwing it in, sometimes it goes slim. Very interesting.
Like life in general, like we're at that halfway point.
I can't say that I think about mortality more. I think about what I'm doing with my mortality more. Like I know that every day counts. Every day counts. Because the truth is a lot of people that I know that were around my age aren't here with me. And 30 years from now, I plan on still being there. And there's gonna be a lot more people that started out with me that ain't gonna be here. And so
Yeah,
I
this
think to
fabric is
myself, what do I want that to look like? I have a wonderful partner in my life, and we think about those things because it's pretty much just at the point where you know what you want the rest of your life to look like, and if you're lucky enough, you have the things around and the people around it that facilitate that for you. So it's just really all about quality of life and purpose. Like it's really all purpose right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think about dying. I never had. People have been trying to kill me for so long. About dying is kind of silly. But yeah, I do think about, all of the energy I've put out and how I want to use it now. So yeah, I guess that's, I don't know,
It's kind of a glitch.
thinking about mortality or the purpose of mortality, but I would say it's leaning more towards thinking the purpose of my life and how much I have left. Yeah.
All right, Jack. Well, I say, let's just dive right in. We have these conversations in which you created something, especially within the world of real life production relations. I was telling you, to where people wanted to see a lot of this stuff through, and we wanted to let the dust settle a little bit before we actually tap in with you and speak about the last 3 to 4 months.
This one is being stubborn, y'all. Trying to get it into the fucking thing.
Still particles in the air.
It keeps slanting.
There is whole sandstorms happening. There's whole dust storms happening. There's a lot of stuff going on. And it's funny because I hate being right, but
See, that's what I mean about the thread. I don't want to break the thread.
That's inside knowledge.
Well, I want to put it this way. Let's start right here because I already know, like, there's probably 80 million questions. And the truth is I haven't been very talkative. There really hasn't been much for me to say. I'm just still watching to see exactly how write-up is going to be. And more importantly, who was going to play into exactly what I thought they were going to play into. And I wish I could have been more surprised. But from the second that I did Pierce Morgan, right after Diddy got arrested, I said some things. And everything happened just like I said.
It's interesting.
But I
Yeah.
said some things last year on the couch. And I think a lot of people keep forgetting about what I say. I think people are so busy trying to disprove the reality of the things that I say and mean that they tend to miss the things that I've actually said. So where do you go when the industry screws you over? Where do you go?
Where do you go?
Y'all ask, why don't people come forward? Why don't people, I'm like, who do you go to?
Y'all, this screw just ain't going
You
in.
can't go to the
Hi,
boss
James.
because the boss is screwing you. And the boss's boss don't care. You could go to the authorities, but they're all bought and paid for. And even if you get lucky enough to find a special prosecutor, somebody can just come along and have that person read something. Who do you go to? That's what I said, didn't I? Right on this couch.
That is. So yeah, we're gonna touch on all that because this is gonna be a small.
Real quick and just
Yeah.
because there's so many things I'm sure we need to discuss. Let's just have a little Q&A.
Let's go.
Was Cassie only Diddy's girlfriend or did she start off as an employee?
Oh, maybe I had it too far down. Let me try this one. I just had to loosen it up to try it again. Thank you, Dominique. I'm building a chair. Or assembling it, rather.
The one was supposed to have been going over to Columbia Records.
Yeah, that was the problem. Wow. So instead of tightening all four at the same time, you need to like leave them a little bit loose so you can be sure to get them all through the hole. I know that sounds so simple, but it's not. I mean, it is. It's just when you haven't done it before.
18, 19 years old, it didn't become so-called official until the 21st birthday. She was already signed.
Because like, if you have just a smidget of like the whole covered, not covered, but just even a little bit, like you can't screw it in.
You know, half out of her gore. And Diddy was joking about what he had done with her. But I guess, you know, we want to skip over all of that. So she started out as an employee.
Where do you go?
Because there were more than the beatings that we saw on that.
Alright, next they want us to place the seats on the gas lift. Let's get that
He
seat
beat
on.
that girl. He was scraping that girl. He put the boots to that girl. And dared to say anything. And you say, why did he do that? Because I said, because he thinks he's God. Now, we all know that tape come out on my birthday.
Wow, amazing. We went from nothing to something.
And
What's
even
next?
though that was the first time I didn't see that tape, it sounds like I described exactly what he was doing to that girl. But he's sitting there. How could that be possible? How could I be that way? How could I guess that good?
How did you know, Jerry?
Once again, everyone knew. Everyone knew. Just like the witness who came forward, who was too afraid when the grand jury came forward and they wanted her to testify. And she thought she was going to fall back over the government had enough on all the raids because they should
Sorry, I hope I didn't flash you guys. Where do you go?
Those raids. They had more than enough evidence. Funny how none of it made it to court. Just a bunch of weirdo tapes of Cassie and Jane Girl and 50 Cent's very, unfortunate baby mama. It's funny because I think I also remember talking about that with y'all before, and I expressed that maybe the reason why Curtis had a problem was because he didn't realize she was a Diddy Do-Not Pop before him.
Yeah, you said that.
And maybe she might have brought some things to him he didn't like. I'm sorry.
You would think they would have you connect this part before they have you put the chair on the wheels, but what do I know? Let's see if I can finesse it.
How many? I mean, Cassie's literally being sued by a sex worker right now for transmission of these things.
What are your thoughts on Playboy and how
I think he's a nigga. And I think somebody paid him to do everything that he's doing right now. Because I'm going to tell you something. And let's just be very clear. You know, they keep trying to paint all of this weirdo stuff without literally putting the spotlight title on the devil. But nobody allows that much beefcake all up in his face and one stuff rubbed all over. That's just, it's not trust. It's not real. And male sex workers, I mean, I would know, I dated a few when I was younger. When I was in life, I used to think that, me and my girlfriends, we all dated inside dances at one time. Sponsoring bachelor parties, doctors, phone sex lines, yada, yada. You tend to sometimes date in your field. And, for a while there, you feel a little special. He doesn't, everything he does with everyone else, it's money, but he's just with you. He's with you, right? And there's no money exchange, so that makes it special. Not at all. Not at all.
Oh, that doesn't make sense though.
No, it really doesn't make sense, especially when you see your so-called straight boyfriend now doing gay parties and saying that's only for money.
Wow.
And letting men go down on him.
I'm gonna have to get on the floor for this part.
But
Hold
it's
on.
only for money.
Allegedly,
Okay?
his attorney told the world that he was a swinger. He can't just go out to a swinger party. They have to hire people to come into his world to do those swingish things.
A swingers party with as many different people as he had at those parties. And understand this, these sessions that he's talking about swinging, there were multiple men. It wasn't just one-on-one action, and I don't know why they're all lying about it. Like, they're all lying through their caps. And anybody who doesn't want to see that, well, then that's just on them. Let me tell you something right now. If he really wanted to sue Cassie because he was upset about a baby deletion and all the diseases that she gave him and all of the terrible things that she did to him, why did he have to wait for her to sue Diddy?
Well, I think he waited for the testimony of Cassie
No.
opened.
He said he had always intended to go back to her. He planned on coming after her. Tyrone Blackburn and stopped.
I mean, $30 million changes.
The hard part's over, guys. We're almost done. It's been how long? It's been an hour and 10
You
minutes.
gotta wait for her to get some money in order for you to want to call. That doesn't make any sense, especially when you're a money-grubbing little hoe like him. And he is a money-grubbing little hoe. He's enjoying his press tour, talking about how he might not be the best looking, but he was the best in bed. How would she know as high as she was? YouTube is doing. I actually had one of my subscribers come to leave me a long message. I guess I left that message in this one. Talking about she never gets any notifications from the live anymore, but you have to let that. Matter of fact, when she goes in to look for me, she has to look extra hard. Instead, she finds everybody else's channel but mine. So there's no way past it. Such a slow call to come in and go live and use food. Then just turn off the notifications. Maybe if they weren't so busy doing deals from Rock Nation, they would have more money to pay their sanitation people and they wouldn't feel the need to have to strike. You know? We might be. All that education money, I wonder exactly how much of that was actually used for education. I mean, we already know that the whole situation is all right. University over there in Brooklyn, about as high as the trash in Philadelphia right now, you know?
Let's spend the block. Mark Williams, he got a lot of flack for all that
I
baby.
ain't got nothing to say to that boy. He got, look, he's got the right celebrity auntie. Lou Nell and him are the best of buddies, and I'm glad that she actually had the decency to let him know that it looked crazy. And I love the way he likes bragging about that on TNT. You know, I really don't. I think the issue that everyone really ought to have with Armand Wiggins is the fact that he was literally there to find a way to make his career. He wasn't there for journalism. He wasn't there for the victims. He wasn't really even there for Diddy. He was there to audition to be a part of the Illuminati. And his new little rock symbol Illuminati chain that he likes to wear around his neck so that he can adorn them over those fake male tits that he got that everyone made fun of because it turned out watching he had to have them fixed. Like, I think he should be a little bit more concerned with the fact that he's a Luciferian devil-loving Diddyite than the baby oil. I think that, you know.
Thank you, Dominique.
There's plenty of idiots that was about baby oil.
Yeah, it seems like they
Like this guy right here. This guy right here. See him? See him? With his little travel bottle of baby oil. These people think this is funny. These people think he got the travel bottle. Like he ain't the only one. I think the oil thing is enough to keep him from having to talk about whether or not he's getting ready for his next blood sacrifice ritual or whether or not he's about to get plowed by 15 guys so he can officially be a part of the gulag. See, I'd rather have that conversation. Man, who cares about baby oil? They did. No matter how many people it was put on, put it down. They didn't care. You see, I'm more interested in that. I'm more interested in all the people that were throwing up sixes, all of the people that were having these little Illuminati symbols on, and there was a lot of that going on at that courthouse. Matter of fact, I saw that guy that they sent to across me when I refused to talk to TMZ. The way my security detail had to literally spin it around because he refused to leave me alone. Like they were staging it at the courthouse just so that they could make the spectacle that we saw happen.
Do you agree with the family, Diddy's family going there each time to just be part of that conversation? What
I
was
mean,
it?
that's what Illuminati do. Ain't that what Rihanna did for A$AP Rocky because Peter got him off on the case that he surely should have went to jail for? instructions, how you talking about any of this. But then again, when you refuse to sequester the jury, you have a bunch of, weirdo YouTubers that are sleeping on street corners, hoping that people will send them donations so they can go and stay at a hostel because they couldn't afford $750 a night. They definitely couldn't afford the suite that I stayed in while I was in. It was $1,500 a night. You know, I just find it interesting that nobody thought that all those little weirdo YouTubers weren't getting on trains and following some of those jurors home. Allegedly. I got 3 names. I wonder when I'm going to tell people and who I'm going to tell. Ooh. Oh no, I would never do that to your channel. You know, one thing I don't want to do is piss the feds off so much that they feel as though they need to come and talk to me and tell me that I'm not allowed to be online no more. We gonna play fair.
Let's play fair.
Gotta use a little bit of force.
Yeah, go back to it. Vlad was on Pierce Morgan with Tony Busby. And
You know who else was recently on Pierce Morgan too? Ariel Mitchell.
Where do you go? Now, how would you take this off if you wanted to disassemble this? I guess you just pop it off.
You still platform now, huh? Pierce, you want to sit up there and you want to go back and forth with her about this?
Wow.
You asked her about
I'm not sure, almost there.
a lawsuit. Then you have a Diddy, criminal that now people are saying nothing good. And he's doing all kinds of crazy things. It was earlier reported that Christina Corum did when I was in jail in Chicago. I'm just trying to figure out, you want to press people, you want to press Superhead. I tell you one thing that I do know, Corinne Stephens knows how to get paid. God bless her. Or should I say, Elizabeth Olsen? I mean, that's what she prefers to be called now. I bet you she'll have just as nice to call as Gina Hunt real soon if she don't have it already. But I just find it interesting that you want to run down on Ariel Mitchell kid about how fallible she is and everything. Why didn't you? I'm sorry, not kid because she dropped it. You don't want to ask her about why she put my name in a lawsuit with a real Diddy victim that you're representing, that you've done nothing with that case for. She wasn't on that stand. She wasn't
Hi,
on that
Fred.
stand. She made sure she was in that documentary. But she wasn't on that stand. But you wanted to take this down. You got a real victim who was FA with a remote control. And you were so pissed off that I made you look like an idiot and that I took down your whole team of your weirdo, Mary weirdo client, Courtney Burgess. That idiot actually sat there on Sean Atwood's platform and had the audacity to say that he saw me in the Diddy tapes that he had essayed my deceased son. Where's the tapes? Because she surely got on News Nation and said, before she got on Pierce Morgan, pretending to be an ally, hoping that I would want to retain her so you could do a bang-up job on my life like you done on Ashley Parhams. I think not. And Vladimir, sitting there going back and forth with Tony Busby, I saw it. And guess what? For whatever reason, anybody that has anything credible to say about any of these very, very, very military events, Vladimir Lyuski, he can only seem to be, you're not credible. He was able to look at the camera
Hi, Aunt Banks. Welcome back. How you doing?
I mean, it really worked really nice. I mean, they did such a good job painting this jury pool here on YouTube with characters like Courtney Burgess, with characters like Lamisha Fuller, who's still operating her YouTube channel now, even though she was recently not long ago arrested allegedly for had her ass right back down there, loose staring. I guess somebody from Yellow Beezy's crack house allegedly bailed her out so she could get back online and talk stupid. Ain't nobody heard from Adria English from the woman who was running around calling herself She Diddy. Ain't nobody heard from Jamil T. Smallwood or Smallwood, whatever it was. Chris Tall. These people all heard of it. And they said it on Lion B's channel, Sean Atwood's channel, News Nation, Piers Morgan, like all of these people did all of these interviews. We're talking at least 25 million views. All those liars got. You telling me none of that got any of those doors? They made such a mockery of this case before.
How do they want me to attach this?
And then they made a mockery of it. Why? They were on trial. Like, are y'all not seeing how this works? Because I feel so popping up on this case.
Oh, I'm such a dodo. Thank you, Aunt. I appreciate that very much.
So if I said funny because they try to find a way to attach it on me to discredit me in some way. And all I did was pull their card. Then they try to keep me busy with the death of Angie Stone. Which is funny, because they made a mockery of that woman's death and everything that happened to her. And there really should be a real investigation on it, but unfortunately, it's only good enough to be YouTube content, right? So that they can keep sitting there distracting people away from the truth, hoping that the authorities won't be interested in prosecuting it, kind of like they did with the Shampola Robinson case. Funny, now that there's an update, that man in makeup, who I do not believe was a real transgender anything, who snapped that poor child's neck, is now called in self-defense. You know, it's funny, it seems like every case that YouTubers get involved with either gets someone trumped up on charges that aren't real, or gets somebody off whose charges are.
Wow, I just assembled an entire
So
chair. It's been an hour and almost 1.5 hours.
And if you don't know, speaking of the little fires, we have to touch on all these other lawsuits that start coming out. And I want to start with this Kanye's lawsuit, where
Kanye got a suit, Faith got a suit, DJ got a suit. Matter of fact, you like everybody that really wants to talk to me is in the case.
Kanye was actually very
How you doing today, Aunt? Thank you again.
He needs to be saving some money. That's what he needs to be doing. You know, as much of a supporter for Ye's outrage against the industry as a whole, as much as he's just played video games. And I see it coming. They gonna fix him. He
home, you know, whatever time he's home in. Should these celebrities own this freakiness?
My thing is who wants to hear about it? Like for real, they all nasty and they all trifling. Like, are we not seeing the culture of what's going on? People like the guy and Whack 100 swapping wives. You know, it's really starting to sound like the only reason these guys marry these women is so that they can, like, you know, lightweight become their pimp. That's what it sounds like. Like, it really just sounds like all of this stuff is a sham. All of this stuff is weird. But isn't this what I've been saying? I could have sworn to God. I've already said these niggas is wrong. And they're weird. They got all kinds of strange little proclivities, and they're taking these nasty little messages and putting them into music
Wow.
for
The light went out.
society to just, you know, get desensitized to. The truth is, after everything that everyone heard in that trial and everything that I've been saying for the past 5 years, all of America should be looking at hip hop with their finger down their throat saying, where do we find? Because this ain't got nothing to do with love, and it really doesn't even have anything to do with intimate, you know, even if, like, calling this stuff freaky is disrespectful to freaky people. Like, even Rick James wouldn't be down with this. Not even Rick James.
That's it.
He would find this repulsive, I'm telling you.
That's wild. That's wild. But when you heard you know, because again, this is the hip hop culture, and we know it.
No, this is the hip hop culture.
I mean, I think the doors is opening to what was going on the inside.
Listen to me, I'm gonna tell you this right now. That's the biggest lie that the media ever told, was that all this debauchery and all this deviant behavior ever had anything to do with hip hop culture. Never.
They put these guys in power.
This was not what hip hop was. This is not what hip hop was meant to be. Hip hop was a uniting factor. It brought people together. It uplifted the race. We found pride in ourselves. We were able to create industry and bank exchange. The 9 elements of hip hop. When I said hip hop was the promised land, and we let these weirdos run off with it. They put these weirdos in power to destroy hip hop. This was not what was intended. By small beer and women running around with dead fat cells in their behind because they need to look like circus animals. Like,
When you heard that allegedly Fat Joe try to do a BBL, but it has to a 15-year-old, like, when you hear that,
I've seen how he plays. I remember what he was like when he was younger, when he was pissed off. And you know, one could barely outrage him. Now he's going to boxing matches. The only thing he's doing, he did the same thing that boxers spoke that Beyonce did to the Texans Christmas game last year. Everybody was so excited about the doing the Christmas halftime. Guess what? Everything but the Texans won. Going down and pouring down and getting knocked out. Everybody is like,
I'm not gonna pretend like I do, but I think I do.
There has been a credible report on that case since 2022. Not even
Wow, I did it. Oh man, that's nice. Wow. Wow. Amazing.
Hear about June 25? And he has a background in law enforcement.
Very beautiful.
I think
Very
federal
pleased
law
with this, you guys.
enforcement and the prosecutors asked him not to disclose that to anyone.
That's interesting.
Very interesting. But if I'm correct, hold on a second. Siri, who was the federal prosecutor for Jeffrey Epstein? Well, the top federal prosecutor who initially did it, Alexander Foster, but I believe something else when it came to New York that had something to do with his home.
Wow, even higher up.
Can you please give us your take on the Epstein situation where they finally ruled that it
Wow,
was
we
suicide?
did it.
They closed the case file on Epstein.
But I couldn't do it all alone. No, I'm not. But no, I'm not lucky. I'm blessed. Yes, clap for the heavyweight champ, me. But I couldn't do it all alone. We.
You know, it's when you can't trust the government.
She was a fairy. She was a fairy. Amazing. The fact. Wow, confirmation.
We've got a lot of bad actors acting in our very good government. I think, yes, can the American, government be better? Yeah, it can be better, but I think if it operates within the confines that it's set to operate within.
But I couldn't do it all alone.
But when you had, just a bunch of clowns and weirdos who are, I'm sorry, I don't want anybody to trust this Barbie person. And, when you have a guy like Cash Patel who came in hot and ready to do business and to get everybody off the street and into Guantanamo Bay, when you have him say that
you to everyone who joined this stream. The chair is complete, and I'm gonna probably get some sunshine in a little bit. Just take me a shower. I definitely got bit by the mosquito that was in here. It bit me on my toe. Best place to get bit. But hey, hopefully it's somewhere dying. I will talk to you guys later. Hi, Levon. The chair is done. Have a blessed evening, y'all. I will be back.